You gotta understand, I walked out of that ring. I was fucking exhausted. First of all, I want to
We
give a
could
shout out to
tell.
this kid. It's caution. Like, yo, check out his rap. He won the fight. He didn't get the post-fight interview, so I feel bad for him. Because I know he was doing this the same reason I was doing it to kind of promote his stuff. So definitely check out his rap. He was a nice guy. Um,
What's
and
his name?
it's caution. It's caution on
With a
Spotify.
Z?
Yeah,
ITZ caution.
ITZ caution. He's a good kid, but he walked up to me after the fight, after the decision. He's like, "Hey man, I'll say something about your book." And I'm like, "Yo, I really appreciate it." And then I kind of walked off. I wasn't expecting to get the interview as I lost. And then fucking Chris just grabbed me and pulled me like off the stairs, like interview, interview, interview. And he put the hat on me and handed me a book. And then I'm standing next to fucking Roan and there's a camera in my face. So I had no idea what to expect. I had no idea they were talking about Gary Busey. I was bent down, I'm fucking breathing heavy, and they're like, "Yeah, they say you look like Gary Busey." I'm like, I fucking like Gary. I love that TV show he had.
Hello and welcome to episode 15 of the Gambling Racket, the sports gambling podcast aimed at giving you the angles and insights into successfully betting on professional tennis. My name is Ben, and I'm joined once again by my co-hosts, Vic, aka the Dog Father, and Chris. And we are excited to cover a few things today. First, I got to throw it over to Vic after a wild weekend he had last weekend. And Vic, I'm going to leave it to you to cover your weekend and the shout out.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, so this weekend, Chris and I were in West Virginia, and I was fighting at Rough and Rowdy 24. The Dog Father, I'm wearing the shirt. There's my boy Rock. We went down to West Virginia to fight a rapper, Cheddar Bob, I call him. It's caution. Lost a decision, but no regrets. I got the post fight interview, and that was like the main thing I was hoping to do. Try to sell some fucking books. I've only sold seven books since this fight. You bums owe me some sales. I flew all the way to West Virginia, went 3 rounds with a fucking 22-year-old with a 6-pack. You owe me some fucking sales, bums. Get online and buy my book, Apaches in New York. But no, I mean, it was an amazing experience, a great time. Like, honestly, it was like the funnest night I've had since my wedding. Like, it's right up there, like top 2-3 nights of my life. Doing that, it was awesome having Chris there in my corner. Great friend to fucking drive from Ohio to West Virginia for that. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Everyone was super chill. Got to do one of these to Big Cat, and he nodded back at me.
Wait, what did you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But no,
That's
dude,
not what
it
it
was
looked like
sick.
the first time.
No, yeah, look, you gotta remember the frame of your camera, bro. It looked kind of a little different there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looked
maybe a
like
little
you were
not so sweet.
hailing the
Yeah.
big cat.
Yeah, but dude, it was
Big
dope.
cat.
It
He
was
might
dope.
return that. Who knows?
It was dope. And I got the post fight interview, like I said. Didn't get the decision, but whatever, shit happens. And a lot of compliments from the crew, saying young Gary Busey, which I'll take. I stand by the fact that he did nothing wrong. I was not aware that at the time that he had charges pending, but
Shit.
What's that?
I said, oh shit. I actually thought you did know that
I
he
didn't know.
had pending charges.
I just assumed that there were charges pending against Gary Busey. I feel like he's one of those guys who's always got open warrants. He's always got open warrants. But in my post-fight interview, I did give out. They asked me for a tennis pick, and what did I say? Rude boy season, the Margrave of Mud. What did Casper Ruud do 2 days later? Won in Barcelona, his first ATP 500 title. So that was awesome. So hey, Barstool, I gave you a winner. If you're looking for a tennis podcast, this is the place to go. All we do
That's
is give out
called
winners,
free
baby.
money.
30 units on the season. Like I said, it's probably even higher now. I haven't done the math in a minute since, I'm in Vegas right now for a work conference. But yeah, definitely amazing experience. Definitely recommend it to anybody. If you're looking to fucking do something crazy, go throw hands in West Virginia with some hillbilly. I mean, it was fucking wild, man. And everyone there is super nice. Like Salts of Theirs people is an amazing time. So if you can't say enough good things about it.
Vic, what's your record over your last 10 picks?
I'm 9-1 last 10 picks. 9-1 last 10 picks. Now that I've said that, I'm fucking due for an epic cold streak.
There's no such thing as a jinx. Shut up.
This is shades of Miami Massacre. This is shades of Miami Massacre. I was talking all that shit, and then I fucking lost 12 in a row or some shit like that. So be cautious. Be cautious. You want to be back in my picks this week. I feel good about it. You know, I've had a good clay season, but you never know. You never know. So especially when somebody goes on about how much they've been winning, that's when you fade that motherfucker. So, but I'm not talking shit this time. So we'll see how it plays out.
Fade the dog father.
All right. Shout out Dave Portnoy. Shout out Big Cat. Shout out all the guys at Barstool for putting on a great event at Rough and Rowdy in West Virginia. Too long didn't watch. Vic went to a poor illiterate state and tried to get them to buy a book. Didn't work out too well so far, but
I did get my first sale in
he's
Canada.
making some picks.
So there's a Canadian stoolie out there who bought my book. So thank you, sir. Thank you to the Canadians.
Wow. We're crossing borders, boys.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
So a super successful weekend, not only for fighting, but for tennis betting. Again, Barstool, if you're looking to pick up a tennis podcast, we're your guys. We're ready to roll. So just give us a call.
Ready to roll. Ready to roll.
Love
Ready to rock.
the Gary Busey energy doesn't stop. All right, awesome. So
I've never sexually assaulted anyone. I just want that on the record. I was unaware of those charges.
That sounds like something a sexual assaulter would say.
Yeah, it does. And I usually like to, I don't want one of those I don't want one of those aged like milk clips coming back to bite me. So it's better to just not say anything at all. Let people assume that you're innocent.
Okay.
You don't tell them and they won't start thinking the other way. All right. So we had a busy week this past week. We've got an even busier week and a half coming up. Instead of recapping everything that we saw, I want each of you guys to give me one takeaway from all the events, just men's, women's, betting angle, whatever, from this past week. Chris, I'm going to throw it to you for this one first.
Rybakina wins a Porsche and isn't even old enough to have her driver's license. I don't know that you can do something cooler than that. Like she's at her peak. Congratulations to her upsetting Iga, getting the Porsche, and then also having a chauffeur to drive her around in it. That was probably one of the most heartwarming moments I've ever seen in tennis.
When she gave that interview after the semifinal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Guys, I actually do not have my driver's license.
She is old enough to drive. She just does not have a license.
Yeah, she doesn't have her license. Oh, is that what you said, Chris? I didn't realize that. But yeah, she's like, guys, I actually don't have my driver's license, so it gives me something to shoot for. It was very endearing. I agree.
And it was like a
Kazakhstani
300K
queen.
Porsche.
I love her. I love the Kazakhstani queen. I love her.
How old is she?
Born in 1999. So what is that, like 24 right now? Right? Yeah, we're in 2024. Holy shit.
What's her birthday?
I don't know, bro. I just closed her Wikipedia page. You want
Bro,
to
it's
read
not that kind of podcast. Vic, what was your takeaway from this past week?
I'm just checking. He said he doesn't sexually assault people.
My takeaway from the podcast was, like I said, I called out Casper Ruud, the fucking Margrave of Mud. Clay season, you got to back Casper. You know, the heir apparent to Nadal and Clay. That's how I view him. He won his first 500 title in Barcelona, beat Tsitsipas, a rematch of the final from last week. At what tournament was that? Where were they last week that Tsitsipas beat him? Anyway, it was a rematch and Ruud got it done.
In Monte Carlo?
What's that?
In Monte Carlo?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Monte Carlo. So yeah, Ruud got it done at the 500. He's in great form, and as we get going into clay season, so definitely, I feel good that I fucking shouted out Casper Ruud. I just want to apologize to the proud people of Kazakhstan for not mentioning them in my post-fight interview. Like I said, I was very winded. I hope this doesn't change my relationship with the Ministry of the Interior. But I'm ready to come to Kazakhstan whenever and get that key to the city. But yeah, that's my big takeaway. Casper Ruud rolling, making me look smart. Love it.
The key to the city of Kazakhstan. Wild concept. All right. My takeaway is, honestly, it's how overvalued Nadal has been. One of my biggest bet of the week was on De Minaur money line as an underdog against Nadal, and I cashed easily. Nadal gassed out immediately in the second set. I don't know why the odds makers are favoring him. I listen. Okay, I get why, but like realistically, that does not hold up with the condition that he's currently in, and the form that de Minaur's playing in. So I think he was like a plus 125, plus 130 underdog against Nadal. He easily cleaned up shop against him in the second set, took it in straights. Super respectful after the match, which I appreciated. I mean, who doesn't love de Minaur? The guy's a class act, and he dates Katie Bolter, so man,
That's your
love that
girl.
guy for
Yeah.
that. That's true. And now we're gonna see them most likely facing off again here in Madrid. Really, really tough draw for Nadal. So you got to feel for the guy. He's gonna like if everything goes as planned, he faces de Minaur in the second round. He's got to go through the younger Ben Shelton. I don't want to say the young Ben
Darwin
Shelton
Blanche, 16-year-old.
yeah, Ben Shelton's already young himself, but damn, he's got to go through Darwin Blanche, and then he faces Demon, which is
Dude, what a fucking draw for Darwin Blanche, though, right? Like, you're playing the legend on clay in your first, I think
Dude,
this is his
when I was
first
16, I was
1,000.
working at Quiznos. This dude's
Yeah.
playing Nadal on clay in Madrid.
Yeah, his first 1,000 overseas, and he's fucking drawing Nadal on clay. That's a rough draw. I mean, I'm gonna bet. I don't know what the under is on that one, but I feel like it's gonna be 6-0, 6-0. I don't see him holding serve too often.
With that in mind, that's definitely a really tough draw for Nadal, regardless of who he goes up against, if he makes it past de Minaur. But Vic, take us through the Mutua Madrid Open.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna read off the favorites to win by future. So we've got Yannick Sinner as the favorite, actually tied on DK with Yannick Sinner plus 250, Carlos Alcaraz plus 250, Zverev, the big Z himself, plus 900, Tsitsipas plus 1100, Rude Boy Season plus 1400, Medvedev plus 2000. Nadal plus 2,000, like you said, Ben, like his pricing is way off. Crazy time. Rune is plus 2,200. Hurkacz is plus 3,500. Rublev plus 3,500. Demon plus 4,000. And then JLS, who won the tournament last week in Munich. Right? He won in Munich plus 4,000. So those are your top 12 guys right there. Yeah, what do you guys like? What are you guys thinking for the winner in Madrid?
I just want to refer back to episode 14, where I talked about my opportunity to buy the 1-of-1 superfractor of JLS, and I was regretting not buying it. And then the guy just goes on a motherfucking heater and says, "Go fuck yourself." Shove that right down my pipe. Brutal. But one thing
I completely forgot about that. That would have been a big fucking win. I mean, you buy it and then he wins a fucking nice title a couple days later for you.
Yeah. And then another thing we didn't talk about yet that we would be remiss not to. How about the look on Nadal's face when Djokovic won that award?
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite thing in tennis right now.
Yeah, that was wow. That was an awkward clip.
What is it, the Lazarus Award or some shit like that? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is it the Lazarus Award? I've never heard of that shit, but yeah.
Honestly, neither had I, but it was like Joker's 5th time winning or some shit like that.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, all he does is win shit. So
Sportsmanship of the year.
Yeah, for real. Just for some context, Vic, I want to circle back to your question about who we're liking and Chris not answering it. This tournament, when it transitioned, since it has transitioned from hard court to clay court in 2009, Spaniards have won 8 times since 2002. But it transitioned from hard court to clay court in 2009. Nadal's won 5 times. Carlos Alcaraz has won both in 2022 and 2023. He's in the draw here, even though he had to withdraw from Monte Carlo due to that wrist injury or forearm injury.
Right forearm. Yeah.
Right forearm. So what do we think? Are we thinking three-peat? Is anyone thinking three-peat for Alcaraz?
No, I'm not. I don't trust a guy coming off an injury like that. I'm hesitant to bet him. I mean, he was coming off an injury and then he went and won Indian Wells, and I won money on that. But that was like a knee, I think, and this is a forearm. Like, A
Right.
forearm in clay, like you're gonna be in long ass rallies back and forth. Like I see that shit wearing down over the course of the tournament. So I'm staying away from Alcaraz on this one.
Okay.
I love Carlitos. I'm not backing him here.
Okay. All right, Chris. Well, back to you since you derailed us with JLS for a minute. It's on you right now to let us know who you like here, and then we can go through some quarters maybe in the bracket.
No value on Carlos with the potential re-aggravation. However, I do like Demonor here a little bit.
Okay.
However, why is Holger Rune always so favored? Like he has great odds, and I would never take those odds. There is zero value there. Anybody betting on him to win
He's got a kind of an easy draw.
I don't care.
But I think that's what it is. He's got an easy draw, and he has a bunch of clay court titles. But yeah, I want Ben. I mean, I don't like the form he's been in lately, so I'm not gonna back him.
I don't like
I
his
feel like-
mom speaking for him. It's fucking
What's
weird.
what's the opposite of a knee-jerk reaction? Like Vegas is having the opposite of a knee-jerk reaction with him. Like they're still believing in him. Like that
It's not a non-react, no reaction at all.
yeah, they're just like so slow to react to his fucking catastrophic fall.
I mean, they must make money on him, right?
His best Grand Slam is the French Open. He made the quarterfinal twice, and he's made 2 Masters 1000s finals on clay. He's lost in both the Italian Open, he lost to Medvedev, and the Monte Carlo Master. He lost to Rublev, and that was 2023 both times. So, he is pretty good on clay, but man, I don't trust him. I do not trust him. So I'm with you, Chris.
Not the year for him.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. The conversation still swirls around him, though, that people have high hopes for him. He's the 11 seed, and I don't think that his path is. Actually, sorry. This is one of the harder. He's in one of the harder brackets in the draw here, so he's going to have a tough time making the quarters.
I don't know. I think Greek Sport can't beat him. Greek Sport's not the same level as him. He's gonna have to beat Rublev in the 4th round. That's
you're going 4th round. He's got to face the winner of Popyrin and Navone. Navone is playing well.
Navone is playing well, and Popyrin has some clay titles, but man, like Rune should beat those motherfuckers. If Holger can't make it at a round 2, then he's got bigger problems than anything we think he's got going on. Like he did not look bad in Munich last week, even with the weather. Like
yeah,
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll make it to round 4 at least.
Yeah, I do too.
Except he melted down after looking good and cost me money.
I don't think Greek Sport's a pushover. As much as you hate ADF, Davidovich Fokina, he's a semifinalist in Madrid, maybe even finalist in the past. I can't remember
the
off the top of
shittiest
my
hair,
head.
man. Anybody with a top knot, I don't bet
relax. Your boy Jerry with the drip is in this quarter. Nakashima, who you just won on in the quarterfinals, if he wins against Bagnis, he's going to face Rublev. Rublev is probably one of the weaker guys in this quarter, which is wild to say because he's had some early exits the past couple weeks. Actually, you know what? Not necessarily specific to Rublev. I'm thinking more about seeding right now. What really annoys me about this tennis draw is that the 2 seed lines up to play the 4 seed and the 1 seed lines up to play the 3 seed in the semifinal. I think that's stupid. Why does the 1 seed not match up to play the 4 seed?
Yeah,
can anyone explain that?
I think so. What they do is they put the 1 at the top and they put the 2 at the bottom, and then it's just a random draw the rest of the way.
So I mean, the 3 ended up in the top half, though. Like, why wouldn't the 3 be the top of the bottom half?
Yeah, I think it's just 1 and 2.
4 be the bottom of the first.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know enough about how they do the draw in Madrid. But I thought they just put the 1 spot and 2 and the 2, and then they randomly assign the other ranked guy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've never seen a rhyme or reason. Say that again, Chris.
It's very non-traditional. It seems European.
Dude, the way your filter is right now, your head is so oddly shaped.
All right, let's get back on this. Chris, who do you like for a winner? You like Demon plus 2,000?
That's the only thing I'm riding.
Or no, Demon plus 4,000. You like Demon plus 4,000. Ben, what do you like?
Half unit, baby. Let's go.
Before looking at the odds, I was kind of leaning in Tsitsipas, seeing that he's the same odds as Zverev and shorter odds than Casper Ruud. I do not like that as much anymore. Looking after I've taken the time to like really look through the draw, I think that the easiest draw is going to be in the second quarter. And if I had to put money on somebody, it's going to be, you guys are going to make me sound like an idiot here, Medvedev or Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas is my backup, but Medvedev at plus 2,000 seems like it's good money. I've also seen clips on social media of Medvedev's last practice session where he is super upset with himself, smashing his racket on the ground. He's just like hitting balls into the wall for no reason because he's so pissed with how he's performing. That tells me he's locked in. He's not just like, yeah, whatever. I'm showing up to Madrid and I'm gonna make some
actually love
jokes.
that. Can you give me half a unit on Medvedev to win the quarter?
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good call. That's a good call, Ben. I did not know that. I mean, Medvedev, you don't think of him as a clay court guy, but he does have some clay court titles. I mean, like I said, he won the Italian Open last year, and that's a 1,000. So yeah, I'm not gonna go with the Russian. I'm gonna go with my boy, Rude Boy season, the Margrave of Mud, Casper Ruud, plus 1,400. I think he's got a decent draw. Sets up to play Cam Norrie in the third round and then Dimitrov in the fourth round. His toughest thing is going to be Sinner in the quarters, right? But if he makes it to the quarter and he's a Sinner, he's in play Sinner, he's going to be a dog against Sinner. I'm gonna double down on him right there. I love Casper Ruud. He's in great fucking form, man. Just Rude Boy season. It's Rude Boy season. Casper Ruud plus 1,400.
Let's go.
I still hate Rude Boys. Not gonna get on board with that. Not changing my mind.
No matter how much money
makes
it
me
makes
cringe.
you.
Makes me cringe. Makes me die a little bit on the inside every single time.
Your name is Ben, and you hate Benjamin Franklin's.
No, Rude Boys. Hashtag
Yeah, but
Rude
the
Boys.
boys are making you Benjamin Franklin's. Do it matter?
Yeah, I can just call him his real name, Casper Ruud, and make the same money you guys make on him. Come on, Chris, catch up with your weird haircut. All right. Any long shots? I don't think we need to cover first round individual matchups. Actually, real quick, I did look up what that under was, Vic, for Blanche and Nadal. It's the lowest I've ever seen for a best of three. Well, at least this year, it's 16 and a half games. Are you taking the under?
Yeah, I'm taking the under. 16 and a half.
6-1, 6-2.
Yeah, 6-1, 6-2. Yeah, I'm fucking taking the under. Dorian Blanche is about to get run off the court, bro. This motherfucker's gonna be shitting his pants playing Nadal on clay in Madrid. No fucking way is he gonna go win 3 games to either set.
It is the lowest total on this website by multiple games, by at least 4 games.
What are his match odds?
Plus 1,800 money line, plus 7.5 games.
Damn, plus 1,800.
6-1, 6-2 seems like the right way to go for me too. And that's 15 games. That does not cover that's that doesn't cover the spread either for Blanche. Yeah, damn, what a draw.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so
my long shot is my boy who is back from his ankle injury. Haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Tommy Paul. I was saying, I thought Tommy Paul, he did really well at Indian Wells. I thought that was going to translate well to the clay season with the longer rallies and all that. I think there's been a lot of shuffling at the top of the American leaderboard. Ben Shelton was number 1 for a week, and now it's back to Fritz. So I said earlier in the year that Tommy Paul is going to end the season as a top-ranked American. I stand by that, so I'm expecting. So I'm going to go Tommy Paul to make a deep run here. He's my long shot at plus 8,000.
Hell yeah, I like that. I'm in the same range as you. I was thinking either Grigor Dimitrov or Karen Khachanov, and they're both same exact long shot odds, plus 6,600. If I had to go a little shorter, I'd say Taylor Fritz at plus 5,000 because he just lost a final. Maybe he's getting a little hungry to actually be competitive or have get a title under his belt on clay this year. Maybe, but again, Fritz is a choke artist. I know I've said it multiple times. So
Fritz is a choke artist. He's got one weapon. He always got us to serve in the forehand. That's it. He can't beat a complete player. I don't. Yeah. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I'd go either Dimitrov or Khachanov here. Probably lean a little bit towards Khachanov just
I
because
love
of the
Karen.
draw. Yeah, again, it's just a long shot, just for funsies. Chris, just for the record, your Popperin long shot pick is plus 20,000. That's 4 zeros, 2 4 zeros, 20,000.
I actually misspoke. I wanted to say Navone. What are Navone's odds?
All right.
Probably right around the
We were
same.
talking about how they play each other in the first round.
Oh, that's true. He's also plus 20,000.
I don't like either of those.
All right. Well, they're coming out. They're both
Um,
coming out of a tough quarter, anyways. So,
Yeah, they're
I
really
will say that Khachanov has cost me money a ton this year betting against him, and that's how I know he's been playing well. So I don't hate that at plus 6,600.
okay.
I'm trying to think. Jerry useless. Trying to is our boy Baez live?
Baez. He has a good draw. He's in section 5 with Fritz and Hercas. And so I could definitely see Baez winning the quarter. I mean, Baez to win the quarter is not a fucking bad bet. But to win the whole thing, Baez is plus 20,000 on DK.
I have a different take on that quarter. I think there's some strong dudes in there. Your boy Tommy Paul's in there. Sorry. Yeah, he's in that quarter.
Yeah, Tommy Paul's in that quarter.
Cerundolo, Echeverry, like the
Dude,
clay rats are
Cerundolo's
all
a
here.
fucking bomb.
The clay rats are all
Yeah.
here.
The bomb.
Gael Monfils is here. Maybe his last time in Madrid. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
You think he's
maybe he's looking to
retired?
make a run. Jack Draper's playing the hated by Vic Tasani Kokonakis in the first round. He's here, and the winner plays Hurkacz. I don't know. This is a toss up to me. I don't necessarily like Baez's odds that much.
Well,
even
here, let's
though-
go through the quarter winners. Let's see if we got picks for the quarter winners since we're talking about the quarter now.
I don't have quarters odds. I don't know if that.
I got it up. I got it up on
Oh, okay,
DK.
perfect. All right,
I
hell
can
yeah,
run
let's
through.
go, DK.
Let's go, DK, official sportsbook at Barstool. Let's
Donkey
go, DK.
Kong.
Yeah. So, all right, Donkey Kong. Q1.
DraftKings. It's for DraftKings.
Q1, we
thank you,
got
Chris.
Sinner's minus 150, Casper Ruud's plus 380, and then there's a big drop off. Dimitrov 1,200, Khachanov plus 1,600, Nori 1,800. That fucking Canadian bum, Felix plus 2,000. So that's Q1. Q1, like I'm already on Casper,
Damn.
so
The
Casper
vitriol.
plus 380 again.
The vitriol for FAA is palpable.
FAA, he reminds me of the government with his initials, and I hate the federal government. So to new listeners, I hate the federal government. Just, the FBI already watches. They're half our views is my
Sovereign citizenship.
I just want to say for the record, I'm not affiliated with either of these guys. I love the government. I love voting. America is the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To my
I pay my
MSA
taxes
handler.
on time.
Okay. Chris, I don't know if you were just listening to those odds, but do you like anyone? Who do you like coming out of the first quarter?
Epstein did kill himself, for the record.
Is that guy playing?
I'm with Vic in that quarter. I think you're getting the most value there on Rude.
Man, as much as I want to see Casper win again, I'm not betting against Sinner. I'm not betting this quarter at all. So, but if I had to pick someone come out of here, it's Sinner. I can't bet against him.
That makes sense. He's the number 1 in the world right now. He's the hottest guy in the world right now. So
I think Sinner's super fucking pissed that about the way the last match ended with the out call that didn't get called out. And things.
Yeah.
Dude, no one has talked about it.
There's no value at minus 150 on Sinner.
His hamstring was kind of fucked up at the end of that match against Tsitsipas and all that. So, we haven't seen him play since then. So, who knows? But
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go to Q2. Q2, speaking of Tsitsipas is a favorite for Q2, plus 240. Your boy Medvedev is plus 330. Nadal plus 400, insane fucking line. Demon is plus 900. Ben Shelton plus 1,000. and Sebastian Corda, who always gets these insane lines as well, plus 1400. I don't know. Sebastian Corda, like he must be. I don't get why Vegas loves him. They just price him like he's fucking amazing. They price him like he's an elite player.
He's good, and he's always up for like a surprise run here and there. He never wins, but he makes those runs. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I think he's actually had a good run at this tournament specifically in the past, which is maybe what they're thinking. Like he's been tuning up for this one. I cannot believe, Vic, that you just left out your boy Alexander Bublik from this discussion in Q2.
Plus 2,500 right
you trying
now.
You trying to get back in the good graces of the Interior Minister of Kazakhstan? What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I love Bublik, but my man does not play well on clay. Maybe if he throws a ball kid out there again to steal some momentum, maybe he'll win. I mean, honestly, I like his draw. He lines up to, easy second round matchup, Ben Shelton in the third. Shelton is not like anything amazing on clay. He did win that Houston tournament, but that was his first clay title ever. So I think Bublik will make it to the fourth round, but then he lines up against your boy Medvedev, Ben, and I don't see him making it by Medvedev. And if he does make it by Medvedev, I don't see him making it by Demon or Tsitsipas, who he'd play in the quarterfinals. So I expect Bublik to make it to the fourth round, but that's it.
Damn.
Apologies to Kazakhstan.
Okay, maybe that's what you're going for, because you've just slided. He's playing the winner of Kepfer and Carballes Baena. Both of those guys, well, Baena's been playing especially well. Kepfer is kind of a wild card, especially on clay. Winner of that is playing potentially Machop, who you just picked to win the tournament last week.
Dude, he had to withdraw because of an injury, and I don't even know if he's going to make it by the filthy Finn, Rusevori.
Machop is always working out, always flexing, dude.
Yeah,
Can't believe you're turning on him this quick.
I don't know if he's going to make it by Rusevori. That's a tough draw. I mean, I think whoever wins that match is going to be in a fucking dogfight with Ben Shelton in round two. That's going to be that's going to be two good games. Like, this is a fun quarter. This is definitely a fun quarter.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I have to go with your boy Medvedev plus 330 for me to win this quarter.
I think this is a slugfest of a quarter for me. Again, my two picks were either Medvedev or Tsitsipas, and they have the potential to play each other. I think they do play each other here, and I think Medvedev gets in Tsitsipas's head. Like, his specialty, get in motherfuckers' heads. Tsitsipas's weakness, he could be a head case sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yes, like a guy like Casper Ruud, too respectful. You put Casper Ruud's exact person, skill on the other side of the net, and just put Medvedev's brain and attitude inside that body, and Ruud wins every time.
Yeah, seriously, Medvedev fucks with motherfuckers. He knows how to win that mind game. Seriously.
Yeah, he's just an asshole.
I love Medvedev.
I'm on Medvedev for Q2. Chris, you got a Q2 guy?
Definitely not Bublik. He doesn't even try anymore.
Does he still wear the one sock?
Yes, he still
was that your inspiration for one sock in the ring?
That was my inspiration for one sock. Like I said, that was my inspiration.
Back in the good graces of the Kazakhstani Interior Minister.
I didn't mention it. I should have mentioned it when they asked me about tennis game. I'm like, that's where I got my swag from Bublik. But bro, I was like fucking gassed. I was like about to pass out. So
the friends were discussing it while we were watching right at the beginning of the match. First thing, why is Vic wearing only one long sock?
I had to pull it up for him after he was gloved up. I was his little bitch.
Hey, Chris, at least you wore that title with pride.
He did buy me dinner after, though.
So. What do you got for Q3?
Is it good?
Q3, we got Big Z plus 175, Hurkacz plus 500, Taylor Fritz 650, Tommy Paul 1200, Cerundolo 1400, Echeverry 1600, Fees 18, Baez plus 2000. I'll stop there. So I think this is the weakest quarter. I think this is definitely the weakest quarter by far. And I have Tommy Paul as a long shot because I think Tommy Paul is going to win this quarter. So plus 1200.
Okay.
Like you said, all the clay rats are here. But I like Tommy Paul. I think he's going to do well on the clay. He did. I just saw this. He did win the French Open, the Junior French Open back in the day. So he does have some good clay experience, and he had that nice run on Indian Wells. So Tommy Paul plus 1,200 for me in Q3.
Okay.
I'm going with Hubie fully loaded, baby. Hubert, Hercat, let's go. I'm going 2 full units.
Thanks
My
for letting
boy,
me hit.
my boy is due for a breakout.
Okay. Your
Okay,
boy. I feel
okay.
like you were talking trash on him a couple episodes ago, but
And then he won me money, and now I'm riding him just like Scottie Pippen
the
rode Michael Jordan.
fickle mind of the card god. Vic, I agree with you that I do think this is a weak quarter overall, but I think it's a competitive quarter because like everyone seems to be relatively on the same level. Anyone can come out of it.
Bunch of mids.
I like Zverev here to come. I know it's the obviously he's the shortest odds, right?
Yeah, plus 175. Dude,
Yeah.
he didn't look good in Munich. I don't know. He hasn't. I don't like. I don't like the way he's been playing lately. I think I've
That's
been
fair.
disappointed by Big Z lately, but
Yeah.
he is a favorite for the quarter. So and he did make the French Open final before he had that fucking horrific ankle injury like 2 years ago. So the dude knows how to play on clay. So it's not an awful pick.
Yeah. I
He's
just
one of
don't
my
see
favorite
he's got such an easy path here.
Yeah,
He's
he
one of my
definitely
favorite
has an
players
easy
to
path.
bet on. One of my favorite players to bet on. I'm not betting on him, Ben. He has not looked good recently.
That's fair. You mean you're not putting a future on him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
You
Hey,
know how much I love to bet big.
he could be going up against your boy FDA in this third round.
Good. I hope he smokes them. I'm all about Hubie, baby. Let's go.
Damn. Okay. Well,
All
no
right, all right.
loyalties on Chris's world unless you make him money. Okay, awesome. So
All right.
real quick, Q4. This should be an easy one.
Yeah, this is an easy one. Alcaraz minus 165, Rune plus 550, Rublev plus 800, JLS plus 1,000, ADF plus 2,200, Humbert plus 2,200, Musetti 2,200, and then dropped to Popper plus 3,000. One thing to note, JLS, he just won a fucking title last week, and he was also runner-up here last year. So
he's on fire right now.
Yeah, he's on fire. He played well here last year. And like I said, I don't trust Alcaraz with the forearm injury. So fuck it, man. I'm just gonna go with this tall ass German fucker. JLS plus 1,000 for me.
I'm going with Vic. JLS.
Wow.
There's too much value there at plus 1,000. Dude is on fire. He's on absolute fucking fire. He got second place there last year. At plus 1,000, it's an absolute must bet, whether you like him or not. Just too much value. Let's go, Vic.
I don't agree. I think that Alcaraz's injury is totally skewing the perspective here. I think he is headed for the finals, most likely to face Daniil Medvedev. And I normally would not put a futures bet on odds so short at plus 175, but I actually might put a unit on Alcaraz
165.
to win the quarter at 165. I do not see any of these guys beating him. Like, guys, this is
He's
the next
gonna beat
Nadal.
himself with the forearm injury.
This is the next Nadal we're talking about as far as
Dude,
dominance
excuse
on
me.
play.
Casper Ruud is the next
time
Nadal. Casper Ruud is the next Nadal.
No.
Hashtag
No.
Ruud is all right.
Rude boy.
All right, I appreciate the dedication to the cause, but no, not happening. All right. Any final thoughts? I have one final thought on the men's side of things, but any final thoughts for you guys?
No, go ahead, fire away.
Obviously, we're not seeing Joker play this year. He withdrew a few days ago. We have seen this from him before. He's withdrawn from Madrid as recently as last year. And what happened last year? He won the French Open. He is the second shortest odds to win the French Open at plus 250. The favorite being Alcaraz at plus 220. I'm calling it right now before I think the trend repeats itself. Before the odds shift, I'm putting 2 units on Joker to win the French Open right now at plus 250 odds.
I'm tailing. Let's go. And I agree with you. He's big game hunting, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't get hard from this shit anymore. Like,
I can't believe he's not the favorite.
unless
maybe not.
unless it's the Grand Slam, he don't want it, man. He's big game hunting, and when he focuses in, he can still be the primetime guy. And I'm with you.
I can't believe he's not the favorite. That's what's like blowing my mind.
I think he should be tied with Alcaraz. I think those are the right odds.
At the least. Vic,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Yeah, if you don't have an input, I'm not going to force you. But
No, it's fine. I mean, I think you're right. Like Joker is always. I mean, the only thing, like Chris said, he doesn't get hard for this shit anymore. The only thing he fucking cares about is Grand Slam titles, right? You know, he's
Mhm.
chasing that number to make sure no one ever fucking gets close to that record again. You know what I mean?
right.
At the same time, I think you know, this is the end of the era, man. Like the big three is over. Federer's gone. This is Nadal's last ride. Joker, you know, Joker looks human, you know. So I'm gonna go with fucking Casper. I already bet Casper Ruud plus 1,400 to win the French Open. So big surprise.
Shit.
I'm fucking sticking with Casper Ruud.
Wow, this man is dedicated. All right. Quick hypothetical. If it moves to longer odds, are you gonna double down?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Casper Ruud loves clay, man. The man is a clay expert, the Margrave of mud. Like, you know, I think
Oh my
Chris,
God, the Margrave of mud.
Vic, most of our viewers don't know the word Margrave, let alone know what it means.
so a Margrave is a marcher lord, you know, in the Holy Roman Empire. Look it up, bitches. You know, I support reading, obviously.
I thought it was a type of horse.
You thought it was a type of horse?
The horse of mud?
I was just imagining a horse playing in mud.
You thought
I mean, honestly, that's not a bad visual. That's not a bad visual. I don't hate
it.
Is it not a bad? Wait, how was the horse going to play tennis though?
Mr. Ed did all kinds of shit.
All right, I'm confused as fuck. That's our Masters coverage for for Madrid on the men's side. I want to kick it over to the women because I think we have equally as exciting of a bracket, a draw rather, to talk about for the WTA. So, Vic, I know you got it up. Do you mind taking us through the draw on the women's side?
Yeah, so the favorite is, of course, Iga, who's the fucking queen of clay. You know, I think she's won like 3 French Opens in the last 4 years. Then Rybakina plus 450, Sabalenka plus 600, Coco Gauff plus 1,200, Danielle Rose Collins plus 14, Vonda Rosa, who's just getting divorced, plus 3,000. Zhang is plus 3,500, and then Maria Sakkari is plus 4,000. So you can see there's the fucking big 4 here, and then, you know, really the big 3 on clay. They're not really expecting Coco Gauff plus 1,200 with that line, in my opinion. So yeah, you know, everyone expects Iga to win everything on clay. You know, and that's not a stupid bet. So
yeah, I agree. Interesting. You bring up the Vondrousova. I was surprised to see her at this short of odds, to be honest. After this is like her high school boyfriend. They've been married for only a couple years and they're getting divorced, but announced like yesterday or 2 days ago, and she's what, the 7th favorite to win in Madrid?
Yeah.
Maybe
definitely seems short. It definitely seems short to me.
yeah, what's up with that?
I have no idea. I don't follow the ladies as closely. I kind of, you know, tip my hand a little here, but for me, I'm going fucking Coco Gauff plus 1,200. I mean, Coco Gauff was the runner-up in the French Open in 2022. She got smoked by Iga, 6-1, 6-3, but yeah, I definitely think Coco is not priced right. Like there should not be that big a drop off from Sabalenka to Coco. So I'm going Coco Gauff plus 1,200 for me.
Yeah, I don't even think she has that tough of a draw either. Like she would, if all the favorites win, she faces Ons Jabeur, who is not in form through this entire year. Other big names in her draw are Ostapenko, Samsonova, Yastremska, Madison Keys, Kudermetova. I don't see Gauff losing to anybody. I think she's a lock. means no worries,
it means no
bro.
worries. It means no worries, bro.
Oh, the
So yeah,
rest
no
of
worries.
days.
No worries for Coco Gauff to make the quarters, in my opinion.
Let's
Uh,
go.
as
I'll
far
tail
as
a I'll tail a Coco Golf quarterback.
all right, I don't have quarters odds in
They
front of
don't have
me
quarters odds posted for the ladies because it's so fucking
because
stupid.
it
They should
started.
start the
Because
same
it
day.
started.
They should start the same day. I don't know why they start them one day after. So they should post the quarters odds tomorrow for the ladies once they finish Q1 round 1 because they're halfway done with round 1. So that's why they don't have them posted.
Chris, do you have an outright winner for WTA picks? Just
I got no women's picks this week.
all right. Well, maybe not a winner, but who's your favorite WTA player? Just based
Iga.
on your very fickle. Who's done?
Iga. All
What have
she
you
does
done for
is
me lately?
all she does is win me money
Okay, fair enough.
because she loses when she's a huge favorite pretty often. And then I've also cashed out several of her futures bets, and plus the field versus ego bet that I got, all cash. Honestly, she's probably my favorite player. Reba
Iga?
Kina also cutie in the Porsche. Oh my god,
Dude, Reba Keen is a babe. Reba Keen is hot.
in a Porsche.
Uh, Iga has never won this tournament, and that kind of leads me to believe that maybe this is one that she's hungry to win, potentially.
You think she actually thinks about that?
Yeah.
I think that's the motivation of the best player, like the top players. I think that's Novak's motivation for a lot of things at this point in his career. I'm hesitant because Iga is not obviously that tenured in her career yet, but she's still the best in the
Dude,
women's
Iga wants
world
to win
and the best
everything she
on clay
does.
by far.
Yeah, Iga wants to win everything. She won like 38 matches in a row 2 years ago. She wants to be not she's like obsessed with being number 1. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like she's all into this shit. So I definitely think she's bringing her top game. It's a plus it's 1,000, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a 250 or anything.
Last year's winner was
Iga,
Sabalenka, and
Iga.
before that was Ons Jabeur. Back in
Oh, who
2021
you
was
just
Sabalenka again.
discounted?
So, huh?
You just discounted on Shabor?
Yeah, which leads me. Well, I'm trying to make the point that I don't think that there's going to be some kind of recent repeat in 2021. If you would have let me finish, it was Sabalenka again, so she took a year off before she won again last year. I don't think this is going to repeat with Ons Jabeur having won in 2022. I don't think she's the Madrid 2024 winner. So
Yeah, because Iga's gonna win. I just said that.
what,
Iga's gonna win.
dude? All right.
Iga, Iga, Iga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bet on it. You got plus 140 to win a Masters 1000 event. Get the fuck out of here. No way. We're still in the round of 128. No value there. So if anything, I'm I'm with Vic on Coco Gauff to win at plus 1200. That's crazy value.
Yeah, the line they're not pricing her right. You know what I mean? It's crazy that they don't
Yeah.
treat her like she's one of the big three. It's the big four in women. Like those are the top four in women by far. They're on a different level than everybody else, and she's the only one that's not priced that way. It's fucking nuts.
Look, I love Danielle Collins. I love what she's doing for the game right now in her retirement year, but she should not be the same odds to win this tournament as Coco Gauff is at plus 1200. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
So yeah, my pick is Coco Gauff. I might even put a half unit on her, even though I'm not a huge fan of these 1000 event women's futures. I did have fun betting on the women in this past week, though, as far as like picking more hometown European ladies to go deeper into the tournament. That was great. The Ukrainians
What was
did
your
well,
favorite win
Kostyuk
of the
and
week?
Kalinina. Huh?
What was your favorite win of the week?
Probably Kostyuk winning in the quarters. Oh,
Your favorite one of the week should be the one that won you the most money, right?
well, that was
always.
Demonar. You're talking about women now?
Demon.
Yeah, Demonar underdog multiple units.
That's not true. Honestly, I have some shit
I
where I
wish
win
you would have
like
given me a heads
$2
up on that one, Biznatch.
Kostyuk beat. I took Kostyuk money line at plus 175 against Coco Gauff, and she won.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the same day, I bet Kalinina money line as a plus 130 dog. You pick the Ukrainians when they're close to home, fighting for something. Hell yeah. Made some money that day. It was a good day. It was the 19th.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's I don't think we need to go through the quarters breakdown for the women though. That's
No, they don't have the lines up, and
yeah.
we don't. I don't honestly. I'm not as knowledgeable when it comes to the WTA, so I won't have as much to
It's
say.
you make your money on the day-to-days with they don't make the
Yeah.
lines as sharp for the women's matchups as they do for the men, and you can take
You
advantage
should
there.
fade me on all women's tennis.
We'll make more tennis picks for the women, and we will.
Fade me.
The fade god. All right, fellas. Well, we've got a week and a half of action in Madrid to look forward to. España is ready to host Nadal for the last time, likely. Potentially also host Gael Monfils for the last time if you're only into this sport for Americans. So Tommy Paul's return also for you American lovers. What do you got? Wrap us up with one final thought. What you're looking forward to the most in Madrid over this next 10 or so days?
I'm looking forward to fucking a shit ton of tennis, man. Fucking a 1000 that's kicking off on a Wednesday. Those are my favorites because Saturday, Sunday, wake up early, fucking smoke a bowl and watch tennis at like 7 a.m. It's the best. It's the best way to start your weekend,
What time zone?
Uh
Well, actually don't dox yourself, but yeah,
uh,
I mean, if you're on the East Coast, it's if you're on
I'm
the
in
East Coast,
Las
it's 7 a.m.
Vegas.
most likely.
yeah,
I'm
I
a
think it's
West Coast guy, so it's early shit for me.
yeah, I live in the great state of Texas, the soon to be Lone Star Republic again. I vote for secession every time I can. So
Well, that's weird, Vic. I don't think weed is legal in Texas. What are you doing smoking bowls in the morning?
there's man's law and then there's God's law. All right.
Chris, what are you looking forward to the most?
QB fully loaded, winning the quarter, plus 500. Here we go.
All right, I hate that.
It's
Guys,
happening.
we're a month away from the French Open. Roland Garros is at the end of May. This is the last tournament for the month of April. This is when guys are gearing up. They're going to this is where
Are you
you
accusing
fucking
someone of
this is
doing
where you
steroids?
huh?
Are you accusing someone of doing steroids?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, gear up.
What do you
Right?
mean by gearing up?
This is where you get into gear. How about that?
Okay,
Actually
here we
still
go.
doesn't work. This is where
I
you
think it's
shift
footwork.
into second gear. How about that? Okay.
How about sixth gear?
No, sixth gear is when you hit
We're
the
going off
Grand
the
Slam.
rails here. We're going off the rails.
Yeah, you want to be in sixth gear when you hit Roland Garros.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we'll probably do another episode, what, Saturday, Sunday, like round 3. I think that'd be round 3, right? Round 3, round 4 around there. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
works for
We
me.
should do some shorts with some picks one morning.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Well, give me the picks and I'll make the short, I guess.
Like Saturday morning, all three of us hop on and give one pick and then we fucking put it out.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That works. All right. Yeah, we'll coordinate that. Chris,
People
honestly,
need winning picks.
yeah. Honestly, not podcast discussion topics, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Check out Vic's shirt, The Dog Father. Check out his post-fight interview if you haven't seen it yet after Rough and Rowdy 24, hosted by Barstool in West Virginia.
Yeah, still time to buy it. Still time to buy Rough and Rowdy 24 on sale until May 5th. So go ahead and buy it and
No. Isn't it free to rewatch until May 5th?
Yeah, free to rewatch until May 5th, but you got to buy it. You got to buy it and then
Yeah,
you can
rewatch.
Yeah.
Free to rewatch because you already watched.
No, I'm pretty sure people can watch it for free.
No,
they can't.
sir. You gotta buy it. You gotta buy it.
Oh, that sucks.
You were
I
there.
will cut that part out.
For the same price as it was live, you're gonna pay for it? Hey.
Thank you for joining us for episode 15 of the Gambling Racket. We're looking forward to Madrid. Make sure you're following us on the social medias at Faulty Picks on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. We're going to be putting up some shorts here for clay season, gearing up to Roland Garros, and we're excited. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what your picks are. Let us know if you're doing better or worse than us, and make sure you're checking out our
If you're
track
doing better
record.
than us, go fuck yourself. That's what I say. All right.
You
If
can
you're
do
doing
that.
better than
viewer-
us, go fuck yourself.
The first viewer that puts a winning pick in the comments will get $50 cash from me.
All right.
That's-
All right. There you go.
Do you have like a
Chris.
time limit for that, or
No, there's whoever the first one is.
you need
You
proof
know, I'll
that
fucking
they
say
made
it.
the made
No,
If
the
you
bet?
give out a winning
No, they
feature,
just
I'll
gotta
send you a free
comment
copy
it.
of the book.
They have to comment it on one of our posts before the match takes place. First person to win also gets $50 cash from me.
Okay, and Vic, your prop.
Yeah, first one to post a futures winner for Madrid, or just post a futures winner for Madrid and get a free copy of my book. Apaches in New York on sale now, bitches.
It's
Thank
actually
you for
good.
joining us. Episode 15. Check out episode 16 coming your way this weekend, and enjoy Madrid, both men's and women's.
All right, let's flip some pigeons, boys.
I can't do it. I have to hold my phone.
Very sad. Very sad.
All right, that was a good one.